Aloha. Belief and knowing, discernment and enlightenment. Inside of you is an experience most of us are not fully conscious of. This experience can be confusing, frustrating, angry, irritating, fearful, annoyed, and the list goes on. The experience also can be uplifting, amazing, joyful, happy, at ease, blissful, and this list goes on as well. The difference between the two are as clear as belief and knowing. Right now, your belief and knowing are blurry. To help you understand this, belief is not knowing. Knowing is your personal experience. This will lead anyone to realize they don't know a lot and realize they believe even more than they know. We all use belief. We are conditioned by belief and what to believe in this society, in religion, at home, with our friends. All of this is conditioning. So we follow that belief blindly, hoping things work out. However, when life doesn't turn out according to our belief system, then we have a crisis. Having a crisis is actually a good thing. We need to get shocked sometimes to learn. Really, we need to get shocked to pay attention. The wise will learn without needing to get shocked. What I propose to you is evidence that will shock your mind and hope it will avoid any further crisis. This is a lot easier than you may imagine. The solution to the problem between belief and knowing is identified, and the cause is a dilemma. Choice. All this information in your head, out of your head, the most important thing is how you act. If you don't act, this too is an act. Now, may I have your attention? Choose to act or not to act will change everything. Respond or not respond in time will be the path. For right now, this path towards enlightenment is to see a greater perspective than you have. The main point to discern right now is the difference between belief and knowing. The skill employed to start evaluating the discernment. Discernment between belief and knowing takes practice and work. To help you understand this, I will simplify it. We cannot discern between the now from the past. We struggle with knowing the now from the fears we project about the future. This comes in forms of triggers you believe are your senses, instinct, or just gut feeling. This is your belief. Something in the past happened to you similar. This is your trigger. That's it. We project our beliefs onto this world in our actions, and we create the past. What we create is our action that has created the same action of the past. This action we have created keeps creating it, and this simply is karma, meaning our action is the same as our action in the past. Programmed, if you will, by belief to keep acting. When a person is aware they can control their destiny by controlling their karma or action, we may not understand how to discern between belief and knowing right now, but your knowing is deep. It's always found inside your mind. Try to meditate or pray. Past our thoughts, past our fears, resides nothingness. In this nothingness, you'll realize your knowing. This is not the influence of this world or others. No thoughts, just simply awareness. You will start to find consciousness. When you find consciousness, you will start finding truth. The solution to our crisis is to know. We need to know who we are first. We need to know that no one forces us to act. All acts that we do, facial expressions, tone of words, words chosen, actions of the past, is 100% your fault. Wake up. We live in a free country. Your mind may blame others, may feel as a victim only because it has witnessed a lot. Consciously knowing this is fear, past your influences inside your head, you will realize what is more important is seeing things as they are. Pass our mind's triggers and start seeing things clearly with a knowing. Our minds project a lot. It influences you to act. If you act, this was a choice. You may not realize you're making this choice. If you act compulsively, you lost. Most of us feel compulsions and believe there isn't a choice. We may believe we're trying to cope with these feelings, and sometimes we don't share our true feelings, so we don't act. This too is suffering. We are suffering from not knowing. I don't want to get complicated here. Just know that to act or not to act is always the choice. This choice should be conscious, not compulsive or reactive. To live an enlightened life is to free yourself from suffering and to stop your acts that create suffering for you and others. Enlightenment is an attainable goal for someone who seeks to know. If you seek to believe, you can never know. Those two paths are worlds apart. Belief is how we get into the problem, trying to be good, trying to avoid bad. Imagine the antidote if it was as simple as knowing that there is no difference between bad or good. Please think, this is a belief. Your mind holds the choices of what we believe, but there is really only awareness for you. You'll soon find that there really is no choice. Anyone would choose life, choose truth, choose to know over belief. This is our nature as humans. Unfortunately, humans have a history of beliefs, and we know the violence of our past. We ignore things we don't like, try our best to cope with things, hoping and praying, feeling less than, fearing, and this cycle goes on for an eternity. Get off this cycle. Just try it. Discern between belief and knowing. It will help you discern, and in time you may realize a little enlightenment. I hope you get a taste of the truth. Don't believe and never stop until you know.